What are we doing here? Yeah. It's almost like
episode 11.
Episode 11. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All day long.
You think we can sing it copyrighted?
Yeah, I don't know. Episode 11, Billy.
Episode 11.
Well, we're already in double digits. This is not really as significant as 10, but it's nice.
I like it.
I like it. Episode 11. 2 ones next to each other on
Nothing planned for today.
Nothing planned whatsoever. I wore pink.
I wore a Rangers shirt.
Bad timing for that.
I don't know why.
They just got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. See, I don't watch hockey.
Swept.
It was free.
3 games in a row. Where'd you get that?
I worked an event for them. And they gave it to me.
Very nice.
They asked me to wear it.
That's cool.
I got paid to wear this.
Paid to wear the Rangers shirt. Very nice. Add it to your t-shirt collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Episode 11. It's big.
Can go anywhere.
Literally could go anywhere. I wish we could take live phone calls because then we could just kind of have the audience dictate where we go. You know?
Yeah,
But
no one would call, though.
No, we don't know that.
Kinda. We had our first garage party the other day.
We did.
And
We got the first garage party out of the way.
I drank too
Nice.
much.
You did drink too much, yeah. That was, but it also, I think it was the heat also that got to you because I've seen you drink more and you're all right.
It was because I was mixing. I was going back and forth between the Jameson and the beers, too.
See, I started with beer and then I quickly switched over to Jameson because I saw that we had all the mule material.
But you had like one Bud Light and then went.
Right to the mules.
Yeah. I had like 3 beers, had 2 mules, and then had another 2 beers, and then had another mule.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
A lot of mixing.
Mixing, never good.
Yeah.
Even if it's in a garage, it's never good.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, mixing, never good.
Still a good time.
I had a great time. A lot of fun. But, yeah, I mean, you...
Drunk Billy showed up, took a spill in a chair.
I thought it was good, though, because you got to, you christened the garage.
Yeah, I did.
Let's look at it that way. You know how, like, a cruise ship gets christened? This was the first drunk experience
Nobody
in the garage.
got hurt.
First of many, I could only imagine, that we'll have in the garage. But, we got it kicked off with a good time.
Yeah, no one got hurt.
Kicked off with a bang, quite literally, when you hit the ground.
Our food came out good.
Yeah.
We made some chicken wings.
We did.
Rich grilled a few too many hot dogs.
I may have gone a little overboard. Not so much in the grilling because I left some in the refrigerator, but definitely in the purchasing of the hot dogs and hamburgers.
I feel like how many hot dogs were left over? I feel
Maybe
like
like 2 or 3. But
Okay.
I still have in my refrigerator right now like 10.
I
definitely
I may have
overbought.
eaten a hot dog.
Did you have? Did you eat anything? You definitely did.
I had a bunch of wings. I had one of your burgers you made for
Okay.
us.
You had a hot dog? Did you? I can't remember.
If you can't remember, you think I can remember?
There's no way he's gonna remember after if the people saw what you were looking like that day. But he had a good time. We all had a good time.
It was a good day.
Nice. Paul Bonanno came over, which was nice. We fixed our sign here. Fixed. Let's hope it stays up for the duration of the show.
It is centered though. I feel like the room is back.
So she hasn't been vacuuming?
I just moved it today, but we did.
You moved the couch?
We vacuumed the other day, but
Okay.
I feel good about it.
I'm feeling good. We're centered.
Yeah.
You can't ask for a better start to the show than that.
Yeah. It's not in the garage still, but
The wheels are in motion.
are we having a formal show next week or just?
No, I think we're going to just do the live show.
Okay.
I can't because I'll be away all next week.
Well,
but
I don't know if you wanted to do something over Zoom, but that's probably not worth it.
I mean, I probably could. But good thing you mentioned that because big announcement time from us. We've kind of mentioned it before.
We've hinted.
But it's official. We will be doing our second YouTube live stream. Now, remember, YouTube only.
Possibly
live
with some
stream.
in-studio guests. I got to confirm, but
Potentially with some in-studio guests. UFC 252, Saturday, August 15th. Live on YouTube. Me, Billy, and potentially some in-studio guests.
so should this be our formal preview of it, or should we go live a little earlier?
Maybe we'll go live a little earlier because I want to do a little bit of prep work before
Maybe
we
like a
actually have
9:30 live or.
Yeah. But the fight is Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier, the headliner, I should say. But the co-main event, very good as well. Sean O'Malley, who we've talked up on this show for a number of weeks now.
Is he co-main?
He's the co-main event now. Yeah.
Who got kicked? Let's
know.
look at the card.
But I believe he is now the co-main event for UFC 252.
Big for Sugar.
Big for
dick.
Sugar Sean. Yeah, we've talked about him a few times on this show, and it looks like he's
Well, no. Marlon Moraes got added, so that's probably co-main.
Is that higher than Sean?
Oh, and Junior and Rosenstruck, so that's definitely the co-main. Oh, but actually, Sean O'Malley's fighting after. Oh no, Marlon Moraes is the October card. Excuse me for that. But John Dodson and Merab Dvalishvili is the other bantamweight fight I was thinking about. Decent card. Solid
Decent card. I think it'll be good. UFC
Coming
252, our second live stream. Again, YouTube only. So if you're looking on Spotify or if you're looking on Soundcloud or Google Podcasts next week for a show, you're not gonna find it because it doesn't exist. If you want to watch us next week,
exist.
you're gonna. It ceases to exist. It doesn't live anymore. Back to our most quotable movies from last week, Pineapple Express. If you're looking for us next week, Saturday night, 7 p.m. What time does the main card begin?
10.
You want to go on at 9?
Yeah, 9:15.
9 p.m.
We're gonna make some promo material. The time will be.
The time will be set in stone. Just keep
Yeah.
your eye on our social media. You'll get all the information, all the details. But
Or
next week,
just stay on our YouTube channel and keep hitting refresh from now till then.
and eventually you'll find out when we're going to be on.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before you'll eventually see it. But we're going to have some promo stuff. The time will be set in stone. But next Saturday will be our only show. It's going to be our second live stream. The first one was very successful, the opening day for the Mets. Nothing for the Mets has been successful since that day, unfortunately. But our second live stream will take place next Saturday, August 15th, at around 9:15. Again, the time will be set in stone. But make sure you join us, YouTube only.
Yeah, you can watch along. If you're ordering the pay-per-view, you watch along with the fights. But we won't just be. We're not going to be doing like commentary like we were with the Mets. We're going to be doing, more of
More
like
banter,
yeah,
talk, discussing the fights as they take place.
yeah,
Just
hanging out, broing down.
down.
We got to figure out our menu for that. That's a big day too.
I was just about to ask you. So we got pizza for the opening day live stream. What are we doing for this one?
I don't know. I feel like maybe some wings.
Okay, I like
But
it.
that could be a little sticky with
You handling the
some of the material.
This is a question for off the air, but are you going to have some kind of a lower third bug for us, or are you just
I got to figure that out.
We'll
Because I know
look
when
into
we
this
watch
this
it and Rogan does it, he does the time.
Yeah.
But remember we were having like sync issues, and it was like I think that's because like a human error type of thing. Like it's he's starting it on his end too.
Right.
Which is why I kept going at it.
It's almost impossible to match up to the second. You can get pretty close, but
Yeah.
and I feel like for when we watched 251 together, we happened to stream the Rogan live stream as well.
Yeah, so
and we matched it up pretty well.
Maybe I'll
Maybe
make
a
some
clock?
sort of clock.
Yeah.
But if not, we'll
Exciting stuff.
yeah.
Exciting stuff. So this will be our last episode this week on Spotify and SoundCloud and Google Podcasts. Next week we'll have the live stream. We'll be back on Spotify August 20. I forget the date, but it's right around there. Whatever the Friday after August 15th is.
I mean, now I guess I got to pull up the
You
date
can just pull
so
up
we
the
don't
date so that we
mislead
know
people.
exactly, when.
Just set notifications. Can you do it on Spotify? I know you can do it on Apple Podcasts.
I liked your idea. Just keep hitting refresh.
Yeah. Just open up a browser with all of our content. Our Instagram, our SoundCloud,
Subscribe
our
to all of it.
Spotify,
Yeah.
our Google Podcasts, our YouTube page, our TikTok, our Twitter, and just nonstop hit refresh, and then you'll see what we're up to.
Yeah.
And subscribe and like and write
Good
us a
stuff.
message.
Yeah.
So we're going live on the 15th, and then
Certainly
we'll be
are.
back here in studio on the 20th to put out an episode for you guys on the 21st.
Nice. Okay. There you go. 21st. Good stuff. In-studio guests, huh? A
Possibly.
little teaser?
Yep, possibly.
Okay.
Strong
Well,
chance. Strong chance.
Strong chance. Okay. I'm glad we mentioned this. August 15th live stream, August 21st back on Spotify. July, the recap. Go check it out. Billy
Yep.
did a great job with it. I watched it last night. The July recap is up and posted on our Instagram page. It's everything that we did throughout the month of July, the best of.
It's about
Billy-
5 episodes worth.
Yeah, about 5 episodes worth of our July material, all put together for you in a nice little compact 11-minute video, 13-minute video?
13 minutes.
13-minute video. You get to see all the highlights. I went through it and I watched it last night. I was cracking up at some of the moments that we've had throughout July. Good stuff on there. So be sure to go check that out on our Instagram.
Yep, as IGTV.
IGTV. It wasn't big enough for you, the regular one.
Nope.
You needed the big boys. You needed
Come
to
on.
break out the big
We got a
ones.
lot of highlights.
I got a lot of highlights.
We're
We've done
content machines over here.
You know what I was a little disappointed did not make your cut was us singing the song from Jaws. I thought that should have been in there. That could have been a closer out.
If you watch it back, it wasn't as good a performance as
Really?
as they deserve.
Okay. I mean, the audience does.
And then you also stopped singing to say, "Hey, pull a clip of this," which kind of killed the mood on it.
Maybe we should just, like, at the end of this show, restart it and just go all the way through. We'll see. We'll see. Could be in the best of August. Are we all right now that that's blinking over there?
It's just the batteries on the monitor, so we won't be able to see ourselves, but they will be able to see us.
Okay, good.
That's something we can worry about later.
All right. You did a good job charging
We
this stuff,
got
huh?
we got a. I charged one set and I forgot that we have a big production day as soon as we're done recording, so I needed those batteries.
Oh, yeah.
For that.
We're not going to tell you what, but again, just keep hitting refresh on the YouTube,
Yep.
and you'll see it sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Good stuff today.
Stay up to date on our Instagram.
Billy's
That's
got some
probably
plans for
where,
me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Rich through a little workout too. I think probably right.
Could use it. Could use it. Let's see what you got for me. Throw it at me. Throw it your best.
It's gonna be fun.
All right. We'll have a good time with
It's
it.
gonna be a nice polished product for our socials.
Yeah.
Social. That sounds weird.
Which
right?
we'll give to
medias.
Kelly to
Yep.
post for us, and she can take it and run with it and try to spread the joy to the masses. Is that the right term? Spread the joy?
Spread the joy. It
Yeah.
sounds a little weird, but
Sounds like Tiny Tim.
sure.
All right. Spread the joy. Good stuff. What do you want to talk about today?
I don't know. It's
We
really a
did-
crapshoot.
we
We didn't plan at all.
There's been absolutely zero preparation done for this episode 11 podcast. So this one's kind of just going to get we're going to for lack of a better term, we're going to episode 10 it and just wing it.
That
You
was
like that?
That was good.
You like that,
That was
right?
nicely played.
Oh, I thought so.
Can you take that segue anywhere?
Not off the top of my head. We're just going to wing it. We're going to wing it. So wings. Wing. What do you wing? Aside from Lou Williams when he's slapping Wing's ass.
The grilled chicken wings came out pretty well.
The ones from the garage party?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah. Never did that before. They came out good.
Good
on
recipe.
On the Bobby.
Go back to episode 1. We still have not done our beer can chicken.
Yeah.
That may be
Where do we buy a chicken like
that may be our episode.
Where's the best place to buy a full whole chicken that'll fit a beer can?
I think you can get it anywhere, can't you? Like a butcher shop.
I feel like I see them in the supermarket, but they're never like big enough to cram a beer can in there.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm sure we could find a whole chicken.
Yeah.
How long do you think that stays on the barbecue?
Should we look? It's got to be 40 minutes.
Seems like it would be.
Let's ask
A
Little
while.
John.
And just like that, Billy.
Comes full circle.
Yeah.
Beer can chicken on the barbecue, and a total of an hour and 50 minutes, 10 minutes prep, an hour and a half it cooks. Cram a 12-ounce beer can up a chicken's rear end. Sounds like something that's right up my alley.
That is right up your alley.
It looks good, too.
I mean, I'd be in for it. Maybe that'll be our next garage party.
Looks appetizing.
Who's Pat?
I don't know who Pat is. Pat, from the thumbnail, Pat looks like a guy who could make a beer can chicken, though.
Let me see Pat. Oh, I know these people. I think it.
Like,
yeah.
personally?
No, not
Why'd you give me
personally.
that face? I was just asking.
No. Pat Neely.
Am I supposed to know that name?
I don't know. Pat Neely is. They have a Food Network show.
Ah.
Him and his wife. I think it's called the Neelys. Must be his recipe.
What else do we want to barbecue?
I don't know. What else can you barbecue that's like wild and crazy? You like seafood?
I don't.
Damn.
We didn't do ribs yet.
I was gonna say we could do like a shark.
A shark?
People eat it.
I wouldn't do that.
Swordfish. All barbecuable fishes.
I feel like anything's barbecuable, right? Barbecuable?
I guess. I mean,
I feel like a rack of ribs is a must. We gotta do that.
definitely got to do a rack of ribs. Yeah, rack of ribs, I think. Maybe that's next. Beer can chicken. Maybe the ribs and the beer can chicken are next. We could really make it a day.
Wow.
You know, like, because this time we had the hot dogs, hamburgers, and wings.
Are ribs a lot of work, like, prep-wise?
I think the biggest prep comes with, like, coming up with a marinade.
Yeah, and the sauce.
Or sauce.
Unless you just use one of those pre-made
I feel like
rubs
if we're
and-
going to do it, we should do it right and get, like, our own sauce.
Well, the stores have a lot of, like, those pre-made rubs that are supposed
Rib
to come
rubs.
out. Yeah, and things like that.
You ever
And
rub
sauces.
You ever rub ribs?
I never rubbed a rib.
Never give it a little rub down?
No. I've been doing dry rubs on the steaks I've been barbecuing.
Dry rubs on the steak. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it gets a nice little crust on it.
Yeah, a little sear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Maybe we'll rub down some ribs. What do you think?
I'll rub a rib.
Rub a rib all the time. Yeah, we can rub a rib.
This is what happens when we don't prepare.
Yeah. We said we didn't know where this was going, so maybe rub ribs is the name of this episode 11, though.
Yeah, I'll rub a rib.
I'm in for it. You know,
You go to Jersey tomorrow or Saturday?
Saturday. Yeah, which I heard you're having a little getaway of yourself there, right?
Yeah, we're going to the Hamptons
Nice.
for a day, really, for tomorrow and coming back home Saturday.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you got? Montauk? Is that where you're staying? Or
No, the Hamptons.
actually, the
West
Hamptons,
Hamptons,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Just the two of you?
No, it's like it's a big group of people. It's
Nice.
my girlfriend's friends, families, rental
Gotcha.
house in the Hamptons.
That's
It's like
cool.
a big giant house.
I think the weather's supposed to be nice. Hampton's very nice this time of year.
Actually, it's supposed to rain.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Like all day?
All day, both days, pretty
Oof.
sure.
Okay. Is this
Actually, it looks like Saturday just changed.
can
so
this party
maybe,
be moved indoors?
Maybe it'll just blow over. It's not really a party. It's everyone just hanging out on the beach, and then I think the house has a pool and whatnot too.
Okay. Well, we'll hope for good weather for that.
But it's a fun group, so like even indoors, we'll
You'll have a
make-
good time.
Yeah, we'll make a time of it,
Okay.
and maybe I can keep drunk Billy under wraps this week.
You know what? What are you keeping him under wraps for? You got a room. You're in the Hamptons.
Yeah, I'm a little further from home this time though. You
So
never
what?
know. He's like the Incredible Hulk. He just shows up, or Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I know, but if he's just showing up, you know, you could just put him. You could put him right down. You don't got to drive.
What does
all
that
the way-
mean?
You don't got to drive all the way back. So you know, he shows up. You let him do his thing.
Yeah, that could be dangerous.
Nah, come on. Come on.
You know, see my mugshot in Newsday.
News 12 Long Island.
Got this guy's tail going.
Yeah.
You're, how long your family's been going to Jersey since your entire life?
1955.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's when it began. So if you want to do the math on that, however many years this is.
70 years.
55.
Oh, well, 65 years.
Yeah, I guess that this would be the 65th. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a big group of us every year. We've done it. Just tradition at this point and everything, but the whole family goes. People come in from different states. We all kind of get together down the Jersey Shore for 1 week. It used to be a lot longer.
Where
but
is most of your family at?
a lot of them are in Pennsylvania, Jersey. We got some from North Carolina, some from Louisiana. They're all over the map, but the majority is somewhat close. Pennsylvania, Jersey, obviously Queens, but no, it's always
It's
a really
your
good time.
father's side?
Yeah, on my father's side. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
So it's been since he was a kid?
He was born in '63, so even before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you said 65.
My 55.
Oh, 55.
My great grandparents started it. So and then it's it's obviously branched off, and now everybody's got kids. There's 10,000 cousins that go down. It's a good time. So.
What's the COVID situation down there?
I don't think it's. I mean, bars and stuff aren't open, but it's pretty much the same as here, outdoors. It's like if you wanted to go to OSP down the block.
And you have like a motel, hotel type
It's
situation?
a house.
Oh, you haven't rented the same house?
Mm-hmm. Not the same one for the last however many years, but for the last couple of years we've had the same.
And it's a rental?
Same
It's
place.
someone you own. Someone owns it.
Someone owns it. We rent it. It's a 3-bedroom. It's very nice. We're all within like the same vicinity of each other. Everybody's within like a couple blocks. A lot of drinking. Barbecues, food. The restaurants that are
You
open.
come back with a little tan?
We'll go to. I may come back with a little tan.
Maybe I'll come back with a little tan, too. I really haven't been in the sun yet.
I feel like you're just naturally tan.
Yeah, but this is me without very much sun. Like, I was in the sun a little bit on Sunday, so I got a little darker.
Right, but even you right now, like you're much darker than I am. You're just naturally tan.
Yeah, I have more melanin in my skin.
Yeah, naturally tan.
But I'll be like, when I come back, I think I'll be dark.
Really?
If I'm at the beach. I just need
Well, not with this
couple-
weather.
possibly, yeah, you might be right. Not that I give a shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll have a good time. You'll be indoors and stuff and make a good time out of it. No, it's good. This is it'll be next couple. So this week we'll get through this week. Go away. We both go away. Come back. Prepare for the.
So you're
live
coming back
stream.
the day of the live stream, right?
Coming back the day of, and on the day of, I have a birthday party to go to as well. But
Wow.
it's a 1-year-old birthday party.
Yeah, okay, that's a quick one.
It'll be over.
That's a quick one, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be done pretty early, and then come back, relax for a little bit, get ready for the live stream, and
It was like a 3-hour drive over there.
take off. No, what? To Jersey? Nah, hour
Oh.
15.
Oh, was it AC? Near AC?
Closer, much closer. Yeah. Not
Yeah, I
too
think
bad at
you
all.
could do AC in like 2.5 hours.
Yours is much longer. Yours is what? Hamptons.
I'm not sure how long it's going to take me, honestly. I'm
What time you guys leaving?
not sure. Early in the morning.
Okay.
But I think it's at least an hour and a half, hour 45.
All right. Does that mean that you got to get your Call of Duty playing in tonight?
No Call of Duty playing tonight.
None tonight, huh?
No. We got it taken care of earlier. We got a little plunder win.
We did pick up a W in Plunder, yeah. How come no Call of Duty tonight? You gotta ride off into the sunset.
I gotta make this promo.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Big promo.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
It is a big promo. A lot of you think that this promo has more production value than Bell Boulevard?
1,000%.
Really?
1,000%.
More props, that's for sure. I mean, I have to get dressed up for this one. I had to bring a spare set of clothes to our studio.
It's wardrobe. I don't know about props. I guess, yeah, there are props because there's, some equipment.
Yeah. Can I don't want to give away what the promo is. We'll just continue because I want people to be like really shocked and appalled when they see it.
You have a little script written in your head yet?
You said you were doing a shot sheet.
I have a mental one. I didn't write it down. I'm going to write it down
Okay.
as I set up. But most of it's just going to come as I see it. I feel like the conditions are good for it.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
I feel like I was looking out at the weather. Is that allowed?
It is allowed, yeah.
How's it look?
It looks beautiful outside. It looks gorgeous. Very nice.
Yeah.
Little breeze. Exactly what you look for at this
What
time
else
of
do we
day.
talk about?
I don't know.
23 minutes.
What are we
in.
at?
We got
23? Oh, boy. Well. What can we talk about today, huh? Let's see. How about a little trivia?
Yeah, give me trivia.
You want some trivia?
Yeah, what do you got?
For what? All right, but let's pick a category. What do you want? You want a little movie? A little sports?
Yeah. Either.
Yes to both. Yes
Yeah.
to both. Okay.
Either.
Okay. I mean, should I just come up with these off the top of my head, or should I, like...
If it's accurate,
Who plays Danny Bateman in The Replacements?
Jon Favreau.
See, this way, I gotta look it up, because some of my questions are gonna be too easy.
All right. So
Who did the Washington Sentinels beat to get into the postseason at the end of The Replacements? What was the team that they beat?
it was like Miami. No. Was it the Miami Sharks, or is that from any given Sunday?
Not the Miami Sharks. Not even close in terms of geography.
So it's like the North Dakota Wildcats.
No. Dallas.
Oh, Dallas. Oh, okay, yeah. Duck on a pond.
Just another duck on a pond. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
You really seem enthused for my question. You ready?
Yeah. I don't know what all the suspense is about.
I think it's a good question. Would you rather be really big or really small?
I'll go really small. Because, like, what's really big? And what's really small?
Like, that's actually, yeah. So, all right, let's discuss parameters. So, really big is 9'7".
That's very, really, really big.
You're gargantuan and a freak, in layman's terms.
Okay.
Or would you rather be a 1.5 feet?
To freak in the other direction. I can't do anything as a 1.5 feet.
What is a 1.5 feet? How high off they can't see it on camera, but how high off the ground is a 1.5 feet? Get the measuring tape out.
It'd be 18 inches. So
You're not getting much done with that.
So for you that are just listening, we pulled out a measuring tape and put it up to Rich's shin, and it doesn't even get up to his kneecap.
So what's your answer?
I mean,
9'7". Pull that up. Does that even go that high?
yeah.
Here, I'll stand up so that it's like measurable against me. I'm 6'4".
I mean, 9'7" higher than the ceiling.
It's higher than the ceiling?
1,000%.
What is it? Keep pulling.
Go to the doorway. He's going to be off camera first. Actually, your headset. I got you. 9'7". Here it is.
That's 9'7"?
This is 9'7".
So if I were to lay down in bed, if I was 9'7", my feet would be over there, and my my head's over here.
You're bigger. You're
Jeez.
way bigger than the bed at 9'7".
No, that's obtuse. To steal a line from Shawshank Redemption, that's obtuse.
Your head would be crouched against the ceiling.
Do you think?
Like
you think
put it up towards the ceiling. I'll show you by how much.
Oh, it's not even close.
Like come over here more.
Dip the. You gotta dip the thing.
Like yeah. Now put your end up towards the ceiling. Keep going. Put it all the way up to the ceiling. Yeah, so the ceiling's like 8 feet. So you would be.
So if you're 9'7",
you would be crouching your head.
you couldn't live here.
No.
That's fascinating.
Like, what would you even drive?
A convertible. You can't have anything with a roof.
But like even the pedals, like and
So you're
the
choosing
steering
too
wheel,
big or too small?
you'd be like,
Because if you can't get in this doorway,
no.
right? Doorways are out. Roof, you're out. Where do you live? At least
Sit back down. You're off camera.
At least with a 1.5 feet, you can live somewhere.
You can live about anywhere.
I guess that's true.
Like
yeah.
if I had a friend who was 18 inches, and he said, "Billy, mind if I just crash with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll make you a little bed in the closet, and you're good."
If he was a 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at what height do you worry about getting stepped on?
1.5 feet.
You think 1.5 feet, you're noticeable though, right? Like people, they're not gonna step on you.
I mean, no, they might. Like fully blown stepped on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're okay at 18 inches.
unless you're in the same house as the 9'7" man.
Then
Then you got a problem.
yeah, you should not be near him ever. At first, when you said really big or really small, I thought you meant like super like power wise, like
Like if you could condense or expand yourself.
yeah, like you ever seen Ant-Man?
Yeah, with Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
But if you were,
I feel like that would be awesome if the size of an ant,
but if I
but
tell
still
you,
the strength of a human.
but if I tell you right now, you got to make a decision or you die. Too big or too small. Are you going with too big, or are you going 1.5 foot, or are you going 9'7"?
Both are rough lives.
I can't. Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
I might go too small though.
The 1.5 foot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at least you can live. 9'7".
Like, are you like a proportionate, or like, are you like a?
You mean like, are you a string bean?
Are you
or
like a GI Joe?
How tall is GI Joe?
GI Joe is probably like 12 inches.
That's
Probably like a foot.
So another half. So a half a GI Joe.
A foot.
But that size.
GI Joe and a half.
You're
yeah.
that size.
Yeah, but like
you're the size of
proportion-
a GI Joe.
Like, you know how like little people, like they're all like misproportionate and like not healthy.
Yes, because
I'm saying, like, am I just 18 inches tall and I'm like super like proportionate?
you mean like buff?
Just like proportionate.
You look
like,
good.
Like a
You're just a
normal
1.5 foot.
proportioned person.
You look
just
like
18 inches tall.
You look like a GI Joe.
Okay.
That walks, and talks, and lives.
and eats.
You ever see Toy Soldiers?
Yeah.
There you go. That's you. Your Major Chip Hazard
See what they did.
or Archer, depending on if you want to be on
They
the
weren't
good side
very
or the bad
limited.
side.
They did pretty well for themselves.
Too big or too small? It's a question as old as time.
Too big's rough.
I mean, 9'7" is
Think about
insanely big.
Think about trying to go to a Mets game.
You can't.
You have to sit in the very back row because
No,
everyone will be pissed.
you can't go. You can't. I don't think you can go anywhere. But can you go as?
I think you're allowed.
I don't think so.
You can go when you're 9'7".
I don't
You
know,
could definitely can't go on a roller coaster. Definitely can't go to Six Flags.
Yeah, that would be my main concern if I was 9'7" too.
Six
Not
Flags.
being able to go to Six Flags. Obviously.
I mean, neither of these people can go to Six Flags.
You'd have a better shot if you were 1.5 feet. Couldn't you just
No,
like
nothing would lock you
like
in.
if I had a friend who was 1.5 feet? Let's say you were 1.5 feet,
throw him
and
on
me
my
and
lap.
you went to you and me went to a Met game. I could bring you with me. In fact, I could probably get you in for free. I could probably just put you right in my pocket. Tuck you away.
How much you think an 18-inch person weighs?
But although, just for 1 second, if you're 1.5 feet, you better watch out for foul balls because that'll kill you.
I mean, that's the case anyway. You can get
I
killed.
think you have a better chance of survival as a able-bodied, normal size than you do as a 1.5 feet.
I guess, but you're also less likely to get hit.
It would have to be a really, really direct shot.
Yeah, but like, what are the odds out of all the regular-sized people that it hits you?
You've already got.
Like, I've been going to games forever, and I haven't even caught a foul ball.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. Kind of pisses me off a little. But, I mean, you clearly already have bad luck if you're 1.5 feet. So, is it completely out of range that a foul ball could hit you?
No, but it's really unlikely.
Super unlikely. But you got to watch everything. If somebody drops a hot dog on you, they could break a shoulder.
No, G.I. Joes are pretty durable.
They're made of plastic. You're not made of plastic. You're mistaking my
flesh.
G.I. Joe comparison. You are a human being that's the
Yep.
size of a G.I. Joe.
But why would a
You're
hot
not
dog hurt?
plastic. A soda. A large soda. Or a beer.
Yeah, it's gonna
If
suck.
you could drown
Might be a good way to bring you
in the soda,
in one of those big. It's got to be close. If you just
crouch down.
free airfare, free
Everywhere. You can go anywhere you want. And nobody
small,
would ever know.
Small is definitely the move.
I think small is definitely more convenient, but super, super unfortunate.
But 9'7", I feel like what are the pluses?
You can reach things.
It stops there pretty much.
Uh,
I mean, are you athletic? Because 9'7", you're
does it matter? I feel like if you're 9'7",
you're only a few inches from the basketball rim, so
Right.
you could block shots with your face.
I don't
if
think
you
it
wanted
matters
to.
if you're athletic. It doesn't matter if you're 9'7". You have 2 feet on the biggest player in the NBA.
Who's the biggest guy in the NBA right now? Taco?
I don't, and he's what 7'2". So you got almost 2.5 feet on the biggest guy
I thought he was like 7'4".
in the NBA. You imagine somebody bigger, somebody 2.5 feet bigger than Taco Fall? He's a big
But Taco
boy.
Fall is also he's 7'5", and he's
7'5".
also very athletic.
7'5".
So 2 feet and 2 inches taller than Taco.
Yes. Does it matter if you're athletic? You could dominate the game just by holding the ball. You can, if you become 9'7" right now on this couch, you can go into the NBA bubble and score 20 points easily.
No, I don't know about that.
Absolutely, you can.
There's still some skill involved.
None. Just
Yeah.
go to the rim, wait for somebody to give you the ball.
Because there's been
and
tons
put
of
it in.
7-footers that aren't.
It's literally like
athletic
it's like
enough.
Space Jam. You're one of the Monstars.
Because, like, even, there's so many 7-footers in the NBA. It's not all about height.
But yes, there are plenty of 7-footers. You're a 9-footer.
You're a 9-footer.
You have 2 feet on the biggest people in the NBA. Most of the time, against 75% of the league, you have 3.5 feet on. Because most of the league averages out at that 6'1" to 6'8" range.
Like if you played the Rockets, who don't even play a center, they play all guards.
Yes. Nobody can jump higher and block you, especially with your wingspan, which at 9'7", I can only imagine how big that is.
But you still have to be able to, like think about dribbling as a 9'7".
Don't dribble. Just go under the hoop. Have somebody
At some point, you're going to have to dribble.
You can score 20 without dribbling.
Just hook, dunk, dunk.
Hook, dunk, dunk. Will I play in the NBA? It is decidedly so.
I mean, an alley-oop would be like... You're
Yes.
9'7". The rim's 10
It's
10
literally
feet.
like, you know what kids play when they play on like that Nerf thing? That little hoop? That's
Yeah.
you, but you're in the NBA.
I mean...
So
I don't know if
guess-
you still score 20.
So I guess the answer to
You
your
got to have some sort of skill.
Well, the answer to your original question, what are the pros of being 9'7"? Well, you're a millionaire because you play in the NBA. And you probably lead the league in points. And you definitely lead the league in blocks.
And rebounds, maybe?
And 1,000% rebounds, unless the ball just
feel like-
bounces in a
I
different
feel like to
direction.
do any of that, you still have to be athletic.
Minimally.
No.
Minimally
You have to be
athletic.
pretty damn athletic. Still,
Nah.
to be in the NBA.
9'7"?
As a 9'7".
You got 3 feet on somebody? You know what that is?
Because what if you're 9'7" and like 140 pounds?
What's going to happen if Muggsy Bogues goes against Taco Fall 1-on-1? What's going to happen?
I think Muggsy might just cross him up and get to the rim.
He could probably cross him up and get to the rim. Yeah, for sure. But what's going to happen when there's 5 other guys on the court? 1-on-1, he could probably cross him up.
I mean, Muggsy Bogues was a good player.
He was a great player. But you're 9'7".
Well, did Muggsy ever play against Manute Ball?
I don't know.
Is that the same time period?
That's a question for Basketball Reference, which we don't have to do. But I mean, 1.5 feet, that is tiny. You also have to think about your personal life.
Yeah, you'll never be with a woman.
You can
No
at
shot.
9'7".
A very large woman also.
Yeah, she would have to be like a glamazon.
They were on the same team.
There you go. Look at that. Now you see that disparity? Add a foot. Add 2 feet.
At 2 feet. I think Manute Ball was 7'6".
Yeah. So add exactly 2 feet. Now, Muggsy Bogues is extremely small considering the rest of the league. He's much smaller than the rest of the league. Exactly. That's you. That's you. You can catch that. But that's you on like James Harden. Like you're much bigger than everybody.
And your head is closer to the rim. Like his
How high is
reach,
the rim?
10 feet.
You're right there. With your reach,
You're 5 inches from the rim with your head.
with your wingspan, you're way above it. Way above it.
I think I still take small though, just because other
Other factors?
other factors.
Well, you were saying you can never be with a woman again. You can.
At which size?
Both.
Who's the 18-incher going after? Like what is he doing?
What do you mean? You talking about the 1.5 guy?
Yeah,
Are you?
like
You mean like what's his game like? Like how's he gonna flirt and be like, yo?
how is he doing anything? You can't go to a club or a bar and meet a girl. Like you said, you'll get stepped on and kicked around.
No, clubs and bars most definitely are out. Unless you've got supervision and you're like on somebody's shoulders.
What are you going on Tinder?
It's a hard sell though.
Say, hey,
It's a hard
I'm a
sell.
Guinness Book World Records holder, and then see what she says.
Why don't you come over?
You take abstract pictures of yourself next to G.I. Joes.
Just to make you look
It
huge?
makes you look like you're tall.
Is there anything that you could take a picture next to that would make you look big?
Yeah, it's like forced perspective. It's like Spielberg does it all the time in Indiana Jones.
I guess. But you got to imagine that you have a better chance at sleeping with a woman again at 9'7" than you do at 1.5 feet.
Yeah, but
Right.
neither are easy experiences to come across.
I think you would have a better shot at 9'7",
Yeah, 1,000%.
right? 9'7". I mean, look at Manute Ball. I'm sure he got plenty of women. Will Chamberlain slept with hundreds of women. Now, granted, he's a freak of nature, and
Wee
you're
Man.
2 feet taller than him.
Wee Man
I'm
probably
sure-
did pretty well.
Wee Man has probably about 2 feet on you if you're 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
He's probably got you by 2 feet.
Probably more. He's probably closer to like 4 something.
Now, if you're talking about like, I don't know, just to play devil's advocate here, if you're 9'7", I don't know how you're gonna be able to maneuver around when you're sleeping with somebody.
You gotta have like a custom bed, or not even like you just sleep on.
No, but there's really nothing that you can do with her sexually.
Well, what if she's
That
7
wouldn't work.
foot? That narrows the gap.
Narrows the gap. How many women out there are 7 feet tall?
I mean, how many people are 7 foot tall?
So now but what if you just ended up with like, let's say you ended up with like a 6 foot girl, 3 feet shorter than you. I feel like that's doable, right? Because there's people
Yeah,
who are
because Shaq's wife is like 5 foot, right?
right, and they make it work. What is he? 7?
Yeah, 7'2", something
Yeah.
like that.
So there you go. So it is doable. So that's another perk of 9'7", because 1.5 feet. I don't think it's happening.
And then how do either of these people drive a car?
I told you, convertible for the 9'7" guy. 1.5 feet you can't drive. You can't see over the steering wheel. The steering wheel's got you by 5 feet.
Even in the convertible, I don't think you would really like get in it unless it's some sort of custom.
You would
built.
need like some custom built car where like the gas pedal is like your kitchen. And you just
Yeah,
gotta like
almost.
stretch out your legs
Yeah.
like that far, yeah.
Be like,
How far is the gas pedal in a normal car?
I don't know, the length of my leg. Craziness.
Insane.
I guess that's why
Absolutely
there's
insane.
never been a human that big.
I don't think that's why there's never been a human that big. I just don't think that it's scientifically possible. I mean, we can look it up who the tallest person ever is.
There has to have been an 8-footer, right? Somewhere.
An 8-footer?
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure. Tall. Let's Google it.
Tallest human ever.
Tallest person in the world is a man.
You find that,
named-
I'll find the shortest person ever.
This man is named. Oh, Billy, you're gonna have a friend. This man's name is Robert Wadlow, the tallest man ever in medical history. There's irrefutable evidence. Any guesses as to how tall he was?
8'3",
Taller.
8'9",
Taller.
8'11".
Nice.
So not 9 feet.
8'11". That's him.
Oh, I've seen a picture of that guy.
Yeah. Now, I can't believe this. A foot bigger than that guy.
Oh, yeah.
These are normal sized women.
See, like, how does he get transported around in that car? Like, does
No
he
way.
just put his?
No way.
He's the size of that car.
Yeah, there's no way.
Wow. All right. So the shortest person ever was 21.5 inches.
So you're shorter than the shortest person ever.
Wow.
21.5 inches, huh? Is that this girl?
Look at this. This is unbelievable. This is at the time, the world's tallest man at 7'9", with the 21-inch. Oh, he's so little. It's so cute. I want one.
You can't keep it. You can't keep it.
But he looks old too. It looks like he's.
Is he wearing a beret? Was he a veteran?
Yeah, it looks like it. In some, maybe that's just his hat.
Wild.
Wow.
Wild. Tallest person ever.
What
and
about
the
when you
shortest
thought
person ever.
Vern Troyer didn't have?
I will and I'll post the picture.
You didn't think he had legs?
Stick by my guns. I think he takes them off. I think they're fake.
Well, he's deceased.
Right. So he used to take them off. May Vern rest in peace.
He had legs.
Prosthetic.
I don't know how many times we have to pull this up for you.
No, I know. It's just on the day that I saw him, I didn't see how it was possible that he had legs.
He used to tuck them underneath him
Yes.
a lot.
How?
He's little.
It doesn't matter. How do you tuck your legs underneath you? Think about that. Demonstrate for the people. Tuck your legs underneath you right now.
He'd sit like this.
No.
Yeah. Now just shrink everything. If my thighs were this big, obviously,
It would look like you have no legs. I guess it's possible.
and then you wear baggy clothes, say if I do this.
I guess it's possible. All right.
It's not only possible.
I got to try to come up with the picture. I might be able to find the picture.
Honestly, I probably have the picture you sent somewhere.
You guys
too.
definitely have it. I've sent it a couple times.
Well, I don't know. You still think he didn't have legs?
No. I mean, I'll show you the picture. I think if I could find it, it wasn't it wasn't even at the time. Minnesota. At the time, I wasn't even kind of confused. I was like, no, all right, he doesn't have legs. it just seemed so.
He texts us did you guys know he didn't have legs?
I didn't know. I was completely convinced that they were prosthetics. Oh, I know where I have it. I think it's on my Instagram.
Mini me, you can bleed me. Did we mention that as one of the most quotables? We definitely did, right?
Where's Vern? There he is.
I feel those would be the greatest.
Yeah, that's a normal way
ever.
to sit. Now look at this picture and tell me.
Yeah, he's got baggy pants on.
What
he's
do you mean?
he's probably sitting crisscross applesauce under there. He looks like he sat like that a lot. Vern Troyer passed with his legs. Come on.
As Billy pulls up a picture of him eating a Subway sub.
And he's the size of it.
See, Vern Troyer, living example of you can be small
How tall was he?
and still be super successful. I think he even made a sex tape.
2'8". I don't want to put that in my search history.
No, but I think he did. I think he has one.
2'8". So a foot smaller than Vern Troyer,
Yes.
but proportionate, like a G.I. Joe, like a stud.
Yeah, you're built. You're jacked. You're the best looking 1.5 foot person in the world. By far. The short community and the 1
See, at
foot
first when you were
community.
asking, I thought you meant as a superpower, if I was Ant-Man, because I think that would be awesome.
What's your favorite, what's your superhero, ideally, what would you like to be able to do? It doesn't have to be expand or whatever. What ideally would you like to be able to do if you were a superhero?
The first thing's fly.
You want to be able to fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's useless if you don't have other powers. So you can't just have one superpower. Because
Flying to me is overrated.
You could fly
I
there.
don't need to fly.
You could fly there, and then what are you doing when you get there?
I would like to have the ability to read people's minds. Because with that, you can go anywhere in life. Get whatever you want.
I suppose.
Whatever you want. There's nothing you're restricted by if you could read people's minds.
Give me an example.
You want to get a job, you go on the interview, you know what to say because you know what they're looking for.
But what if they're just thinking? What if they're not thinking about what they're looking for at that exact moment? What if they're thinking?
No.
about,
You have the ability to read it fully.
Oh, like not just their
You see
thought.
everything.
You don't just think their thought. You think like into
You see
their
into their soul.
subconscious.
Yeah.
See, that's intense mind reading. I don't know if that's like you're like unpacking their entire brain.
Only to find out the things that you want.
See, like I wouldn't even be on job interviews because I'd just be doing like, I would be stealing people's bank codes and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
You can do that too. And never get caught because you can know what the FBI was looking at. You're like, oh, they're on to me. I better change this up. It's huge.
Yeah.
Great super.
That's a good one.
Very underrated superpower.
And then there's obviously like super strength, but even that is
Overrated.
overrated.
Overrated. Super strength. What are you gonna do? What do you want?
You're gonna be a superhero.
What do you want though? You want to lift the house? Why?
See, like with this, are we just trying to like get ahead in life, or are we trying to be like an efficient?
I enjoy
superhero?
driving. I don't need to fly. I don't need to lift really heavy things.
If you're gonna be a superhero, you
If
do.
I had the ability to read people's minds, I would be the most powerful man in the world.
So you would be a supervillain.
Reading people's minds,
If I had
stealing their
that
bank
super-
codes, yes.
If I had that superpower, I'd probably go towards the villain side also.
Being able
'Cause
to,
it'd just be so much fun.
you could do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
It probably gets boring after a while, honestly. You just know everything. Take that every day over flying.
No, flying would be pretty awesome.
Where do you want to go?
Anywhere I wanted.
You still got to fly.
We'll go to Egypt for free.
I like Emirates is supposed to be a very nice airline. I got no issue. It's supposed to be the nicest airline in the world. We discussed that.
But not free.
It is most definitely not free. In fact, it's super expensive. What was that price that we looked up when we were trying
It was
to?
like $16,000 a person.
Little pricey. Little pricey.
But that was also short notice, and it was first class.
It was not only first class. It was like the nicest possible way that you can go. It was like beyond first class. It was almost like you get treated better than the
But
pilot.
if you're 18 inches,
You could.
get thrown in a suitcase.
Security's tight. They might find a little person.
Logan Paul did it.
I saw that. Yeah.
He flew to Paris
Yep. In a suitcase, didn't he?
with his friend in a suitcase, yeah.
I did see that. And he lived, right?
Yes, you definitely would have heard about it more if he did not live. But they, like, re-engineered the suitcase to house him in there. He had, like, a bunch of blankets. He had sleeping pills. He had, like, just, like, some food. But I think that was only to Paris, so I guess it was from L.A., so it's a further flight.
It's like an 8-hour flight.
Yeah.
It's a long time to be locked in a suitcase. How did he breathe?
I think they, like, rigged up the suitcase properly for him to, like, be able to breathe.
And what happened when he got out?
They just unzipped and he popped out.
In the airport?
Yeah.
And they didn't get arrested? Shouldn't they have done that outside of
I
the
mean,
airport?
I feel like under the table they may have, like, had to, like, buy him a ticket or something, or...
Like, just in case?
And, like, maybe it wasn't even actually under the airplane. Maybe it was just the footage of, like... Maybe he was at, like, where they put the pets.
How come when he was underneath the plane in the suitcase, he couldn't come out?
Because it was for the video.
I know, but if he's underneath the plane, there's nobody down there with him. Why didn't he just open it up a little and breathe and relax?
Maybe he would have got caught. I don't know.
Underneath the plane?
Possibly.
I think
Also, like...
They might have a camera on there or something.
Maybe.
It's possible.
But it could have also just been faked, like I'm saying. Like, they could have just put him by, like, where, like...
Yeah.
The pets are.
Yeah, that's true. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Want to try it?
Not really. I'm certainly not fitting in a suitcase.
Try with him?
No, I wouldn't lock that.
I can't even get him in a car, let alone a plane. You kidding me?
Yeah, no shot.
Get him in a cage?
He's never flown, I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah.
Never get him in a cage.
No. It's possible. You could get him in a cage if you really wanted to.
But we both got some big weekends planned ahead of us.
We do. We got a big weekend planned, each of us. It'll be a good time, but I'm really looking forward to next weekend. I think it's going to be a good time. We'll have our second live stream.
Big day of production
YouTube.
ahead of us today, so be on the lookout.
Yeah, we
got to
get out there. Daylight's a wasting.
Some point this weekend. Keep an eye out for that on all of our platforms.
Yeah. Be sure to just keep refreshing YouTube. You'll see it eventually. I wonder, you think if people are subscribed to us, they get an alert that
on
we posted
YouTube?
a new
YouTube, you
video?
can. I know you can on YouTube, and then you could set it for that on Apple Podcasts. Probably on Spotify too, if you're subscribed and whatnot. You
Right.
follow us.
All right.
Give us set your settings to let you know that, or just refresh. Keep refreshing.
Next Saturday,
Stay on our page.
exclusively YouTube only. Live stream, our second one, UFC 252, Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier.
The trilogy.
The trilogy, the third fight in the series, the saga, will culminate, and we'll be with you every step of the way. So we're looking forward to that. Be sure to join us. We still got to discuss what our menu is going to be like for next Saturday, too. Maybe wings.
Maybe we'll
I
get
like
a food
it.
sponsor.
We could also, that'd be nice. Maybe we'll work on that this week. But good stuff. Looking forward to it. Be sure to join us next week. I need to close it out with the line I said I would close every show out with.
Yeah. Let's do it. I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
I know exactly what it is. I've been watching that movie my whole life. Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish ladies.